The irresponsible thing to do would just be to bung a load of petrol in, jump back on, crank it over and see what happens. So we'll do that, shall we?
Oh God. Watch out, Elton safety. Shall we do a poll? Shall I shut the boot lid on Elton?
200 likes and it's done.
Yeah.
400 and she'll never open it. Oh.
Hello. As you'd expect, Elton's been very busy bringing cars to and from to the farm. I've just heard him pull up. So shall we go and have a look what he's brought back today? Aha. Here he is. You right, love? Can I just put mic on you? I'm so glad you're so pleased to see me.
Honestly, I'm going to show you something.
Hang on, let's get a mic on because no one will hear you.
Right, okay.
There you go.
I'm going to show you something. I thought finally my fantasy had come true. And
What's that?
you, obviously. No. I just pulled up the seats to have a look in this. Oh, see the car, by the way.
Yes, I can see it is a Rover P6, and not only is it a P6, it's the full fat version. It's the 3500.
But come here, look. This is funny.
What?
So I was just having a look to see, because I've only just picked this up, and I didn't have a proper look because it's in a dingy garage. And I saw some. Oh, sorry. Have I knocked you flying?
Yep. Hang on. Very professional.
This is the reality of you filming for YouTube. Look, this doesn't happen on wheeler dealers. I saw this gold glistening there. Look, see if you can see it. Right, I just pointed there.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah. So I thought, finally, we've actually literally struck gold. We found it like a wedding ring or something.
And what is it?
Nut.
Oh, that's very nice nut though.
Yeah, I was really excited for a second. One day I'm going to find a stash of cash, because this will be like a gangster's car or something, wouldn't it?
I tell you what, I love these. They've got such a presence, haven't they?
They have.
Yeah.
But well, did have such a presence.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what.
What?
I know we don't always do videos, obviously, on all the cars that we see and bring back, but can we do one on this one? Because I do love a P6.
Yeah, we can do. I'll just drive it up the top of the farm. Be a bit quieter, won't it?
Yeah.
And we'll go and have a look, because I'm actually quite interested to see what I've bought here.
Just thought I'd hitch a lift on the back of the recovery truck. Watch out, Elton safety. Right, so what is the story with this one then?
Right, I'll tell you everything I know about this car, okay?
Right.
There you go. Cheers.
You must know something, Elton, come on.
Literally got a friend pointed me to an ad. This wasn't far away. I think the car has been sat in a garage for about 9 years, something like that, 8 or 9 years. Went round to view it. The bloke was lovely. He was in the trade, retired now, and this, I believe, was a customer's car.
Right.
That he drove for a while.
Oh, okay.
And then was one day going to, restore his retirement, and quite often that doesn't happen. It's all HPI cleared, made that check. But that's as much as I know. Literally, we pushed it out of the workshop, loaded it up, and paid the man and went. I haven't looked at it. I had a quick look whilst we were there, just underneath, make sure it was all complete. Obviously, it's a little bit scabby, but it actually didn't look as bad as quite a few that I've seen. So
they do tend to rot, don't they? These.
Oh, it's a '70s car. It's it's going to.
Do we know how long it's been off the road for?
Well, I think there's a tax disc. It's 2015.
Yeah.
So that's, for one of these, that's quite cool, because
very cool.
Normally they've been sitting around for donkey's years. It is the automatic, so I don't think they're quite as desirable as the manual. So what do you want to do? You want to have a look at it, don't you?
Yeah, let's have a look at the outside.
There we have. Inspect the gadget.
I must say, I'm really pleased that you got the 3500. I mean, that is the one to get, isn't it? But it's quite an unusual colour. I've not seen this colour before. Do you know what it is?
Right, so I believe there's a colour called Lunar Grey.
Right.
But that looks green to me. And when you came
Yeah.
and saw me before, and I had my head in the door, I was trying to look inside like the door shuts and that, and you can actually see it's shinier in there. I don't know if you want to have a look now.
Yeah, I do.
That'll all be quite stiff.
Oh,
Giggity.
giggity.
Right.
Oh, I see here, look.
But to me, that's still like a greeny effect. But
Yeah, that's more green than grey to me. I love the styling on these. One of my design heroes, David Bache, I think, had a hand in designing this. Do you want to have a look under there? Because these are, I believe, inboard brakes.
yeah. Yeah.
Can you see them under there?
Yeah, I've got to get the camera angle right as well. There you go. Look.
I've got no idea what they're like to work on, do you?
They're not as scary as people might think. They're different. That's what puts people off them.
Yeah. The bodywork got more bubbles than a bar of aero, I think, round here. Bless her, look.
Yeah.
Look at all these. Little bit crunchy. It's a lovely looking car. I mean, if you look here, just these little details here, like the key lock covers.
Yeah, they're good, aren't they? The bonnet latch works. I did check that when I picked it up.
Look at this.
Right.
Do you know what this bit up here is for?
No, I don't actually, genuinely.
Okay, so it was a safety feature that I think they included on, because this is a Mark II,
Right.
and it's like a little prism of plastic here.
So let's see if the lights are on.
Yeah, so to see if the lights are on, and obviously to mark where the side of the car is. But I thought it's quite a nice feature for that time.
Well, you've got the bulb. You're paying for the bulb to glow anyway. You may as well make full use of it.
Exactly. I think, aren't the boot and the bonnet made of aluminium or aluminium?
Yeah, I believe so. And a lot of the panels are bolt on.
Yeah, because it's a unibody, isn't it?
You know more than me, my dear. I just pick these things up and drive them up the road.
I believe it is a unibody, but someone can correct me in the comments.
I'm told the engine turns, although we didn't have a chance to try that because there is a battery, but it's been sat there for umpteen years.
Okay, let's have a look in the boot actually.
Okay. I'm hoping there's a wheel trim in there
Ah,
because I've just noticed that there's one not on the car.
where are you going to put the spare wheel?
I don't know, let me take that out a sec then. You take the camera a sec, let me just clear the boot out. Because don't they stand up?
Well,
There normally, I think.
they did have these kits where that you could fit the spare wheel on top of the boot,
Right.
and it had like a waterproof cover.
Yeah, you see those quite a lot, don't you?
Yeah.
But that one looks like it stands up here. Yeah, look. So, usual mouse
Oh,
stuff.
there's been a mouse. Yeah, it could stand up there on the side, couldn't
Yeah,
it?
it's recessed and then it bolts through there, look. So it
Yeah.
would just tuck in there. I'm glad that's in here. So that's probably the original wheel there. I'm just trying to try something
Yeah.
out. Hang on.
Go on.
I like doing things that you don't know about. But don't shut it. I just want to see how big the boot
I'll
is.
tell you what, shall we do a poll? Shall I shut the boot lid on Elton?
200 likes and it's done.
Yeah.
400 and she'll never open it. I could kind of get in there. And I'm 6'8", aren't I? Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, you're 6'8", Elton.
About 5'8". I'd never get my golf clubs in here, would I?
You don't play golf, Elton.
No, no.
Just as well,
I'm
eh?
trying to sort of make it look like I'm really sophisticated.
Why
I've got
don't
a
you
hole
go-
in there, have I?
Yes. You look nice and sophisticated getting out of that
rip.
boot.
There you go. Batteries here.
Yeah.
Like I say, that's probably ancient. Sometimes, though, you find when you buy a car, they've put a battery on just to see if it will fire up.
Yeah.
And you get lucky and there's a new battery, but I doubt it. But look, solid under there. It actually looks quite a solidish car. When I poked my
Yeah.
head underneath just now.
Despite the sort of bubbly
Yeah,
bodywork.
that's bodywork. You can sort bodywork a lot easier than you can structure.
Oh god, yeah.
Negative earth. That would have been sort of at a time when things were transitioning. Everything's negative earth nowadays, isn't
Yeah.
it? But yeah, we'll have a little play. I brought a battery up here. I stopped by the workshop on the way up here. So
Nice.
we'll just see if any of the lights and anything work. Boot light there, look. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll put the battery in there because it's got to stay in the boot. I'm not supposed to be doing this yet, am I?
No, not really, but it doesn't matter. You just go with the flow, as you always do.
Something made a noise. That's the stereo, isn't it? What the heck? Well, something made a noise. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, hang on. Can you hear that?
I can hear a nice clickety clackety.
Why doesn't every indicator sound like that?
Oh, it's amazing, isn't it?
Is that the horn?
Oh, geez. Yep.
Yeah. All right, we'll have a proper look later, but at least we've got some kind of circuit going
Do you want me
on.
to look in the boot quickly?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know, the whole reason why...
Oh, hang on.
What you do there? What are you doing?
I'm not supposed to be doing it. This is supposed to be your job, isn't it?
What are you doing now?
I was doing that.
All right, just stop.
Right.
Right, let me go and have a look at the...
Hush, lady. Washer pump working.
Lovely.
It'll have no water in after all that time.
Can I go and look at this blooming boot light now or what?
Oh, yeah, hurry up then.
After all that, it's not working.
Isn't it? No. Let's have a quick look. I'll come and fiddle with a bulb.
Look at you. You look like a little boy on Christmas morning.
This is the best bit of it. Yeah, and often I'll get a car and it never even leaves the truck. It goes straight off for sale.
Yeah.
And you don't get to fiddle with
You
them.
don't get a chance to have a play.
But, there's a tiny... I've got to pop that off, look.
Right, let's have a look under the bonnet.
Okay, dear. This looks better than I thought. So I had a very, very quick look under here when I picked it up because the bonnet was open. I noticed here, that's going to need a patch there. The trouble with these is they're covered in like under seal. So that does need proper digging out, finding out how big that is and patching up. But when I looked, like I say, it was a very cursory look, I couldn't see anything else. You know, it wasn't like a Swiss cheese or something. Everything's there. Everything looks pretty solid.
So this is the Buick derived V8, isn't it?
Stolen, yeah.
Doesn't derived sound nicer though?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
I think, didn't they originally want to put like a gas turbine engine in these or something like that?
You know more than me, love.
I think they did.
You know more than me. Yeah, 3.5 litre V8.
Lovely.
To be honest,
that sounds awesome.
It sounds awesome, and you can tune them, but they're more sort of show than go, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're not like the quickest V8 in the world, but they are lovely. There you go, oil's in there.
Okay.
Bob on, actually looks quite clean. I'm guessing you don't have an expansion tank. If we were, you can probably see in there better than me. Sometimes if you shake it.
I can't because of the sunlight.
No.
The viewers at home will be able to see.
But, you know, obviously we put a bit of water in there because you can see it's not full.
No.
But whether the radiator looks in really good nick. The fan, I don't know if that's been replaced at some point. But you see the fan?
I can see it.
Is that gearbox oil over there? Yeah. Transmission fluid look nice and red. I'd be quite happy just to top the water up and get some fuel to it and see what happens. That's how we would normally do things, isn't it? And then if it doesn't start, you go from there. But it looks like it was parked up in a reasonably good condition.
Yeah.
Manifold was painted at some point. Yeah, I'll show you there. That's all flaking now, but that was obviously, it's had some silver paint on. It was a loved car at one point.
Oh, yeah.
Rocker covers look lovely.
Shall we have a look inside?
Yes.
Oh, before you sit down, that's the badge that's missing from the boot.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed, well, I'm not going to spoil everything for you, but interior light.
Oh, yes.
That's bits, this is it. This literally just crumbled.
Oh, okay. Well, I should imagine they're pretty easy to find.
I've already looked online.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, they're like so cheap, it's unreal. So
I have to say, what a fabulous smell inside this car. I really wish.
Yeah. Sorry about that, I'll undo the window. You've got power at the moment, so, but don't turn I'll turn the key, all right? Because last time I got you to do that,
yes.
you nearly drove over me.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
No.
Anyway, let's talk about this.
Oh, okay.
Let's talk about this. Because this really is beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just, I know it's, it doesn't actually look that shabby.
That headlining, has that been done?
It looks really nice, doesn't it?
It doesn't
Almost
look 50
too nice.
years,
No,
51
exactly.
years old or whatever, does it?
It looks very good. They did Formica, didn't they, for these?
Is that what it is it?
Yeah. Which is good though, because then it means it doesn't, you know, peel or
Yeah.
it holds up better. But yeah, just the whole look, you could tell this was very much an executive car.
Mm.
Let's set the time.
Is that going, is it? Yeah. Set it for a dead on, like...
And we'll see if it moves.
Just set it for dead on 12.
I've gone
Or
past
past,
that now.
dead on 1. There you go.
1. There we go. We've got the red ignition light there nicely. Can you see that?
Oh yeah, probably going to turn that off then.
Yeah.
Coil will be red up by now.
I'm sure it will. I think the Series 1 had sort of flippy-uppy switches.
Did it?
Toggle switches and
Right.
things which you'd expect. And they had these rotary switches, which I must say look great. This sort of
So what is that, a
green-
light?
Yeah, so this is interior lights.
Will that work without the ignition on? Right, yeah.
Oh, wow. Can you show?
Oh, well,
the
I just
camera?
said, yeah, that'll do. They believe me, don't they?
No,
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't believe you.
Okay, turn it off then. Oh, turn it back on. There you go.
I like these switches, actually. They're really tactile. Should we try some lights?
Yeah, but then I've got to get out.
We'll leave that. As you knew from
Hang
earlier...
on, I just want to see it. Oh, sorry. We're
Look,
very professional,
you're
aren't we?
jumping ahead again.
Oh.
God, you're annoying.
What?
Anyway, so as you saw earlier, the wipers were
Talking of jumping ahead.
jumping ahead. That's the screen wash push.
Yeah, but I haven't got the ignition on
All
now.
right, put the ignition on.
They're actually quite good, aren't they? Yeah, they do. They're bone dry though, love.
Oh yeah, there's no water in there.
Yeah.
Hang
I'm
on.
going to get some water in a minute if you want.
Yeah, you can hear the pump. Be quiet for a minute. There you go. And then we'll check the lights in a bit when we're outside. Stereo's on.
Hazards? What the heck?
I don't know what I've done there. I literally just pulled the hazards and then it made that whirring sound.
That's cool, though, isn't it? Did you press the stereo?
Oh, look, there we go. Look.
Yeah, I think we've got a bulb out by the looks of it.
Can you film? Can you see that bit there?
Where am I
Oh,
going?
look, they're both going now.
All right, point to them. All right, the bulb's sorted its life out now.
I love that sound.
And it's flashing here, look.
Oh, yeah, look. I like that.
Yeah, it's got great sound. It's really, like you said, it's really, I think you said it's really tactile.
Yeah, it's very tactile. And
Right.
it just feels really plush.
What does this one do? then?
Very nice.
Is that for headlights?
What one?
Is this like a flash? Is this like main beam and high beam, or is that indicators?
This is indicator.
Yeah.
Look, just listen to that. Let's just take a moment. Oh, to appreciate that. That's lovely, that.
Push it in. No, pull it up, I think.
Pull it up.
Pull it towards you.
Ah,
There you go.
nice reassuring horn there. And of course, like you said earlier, this is the auto box.
Yeah.
So it's a Borg Warner 65, I think, in these Mark II ones. It's quite interesting because people refer to them as Series 2s, but I think Rover themselves called it a Mark II.
Blue roll! You
Yay!
can never have too much blue roll.
Let's have a look.
Oh.
Ooh, optional equipment.
So look, it's different when you're looking through the camera, isn't it? You
It
can't really
is,
actually see what you're looking at.
yeah, owner's manual, maintenance manual. You won't need those because you never look at manuals, do you?
I like that one though. Optional equipment, what sort of stuff can you get?
Wow, let's have a look.
Badge bar, look. Pimp your ride, 70s style,
Indeed.
British Leyland style.
What else have we got here?
That's
Oh,
the fuse box cover.
fuse box cover.
There's a fuse box under there. Yeah, that's the benefit of having a camera, because I couldn't bend down there.
No, quite. Heater controls. Heated rear window, look. Gosh, it really did have all the mod cons
Yeah.
this time. Is this some sort of aftermarket switch here for something?
Let's have a look.
It's not.
Yeah, it doesn't
it's
look
not,
standard, does it?
It's not got any writing or anything on it. I guess
Chokes
we'll
down here, love.
discover that later. Oh, there it is. Yeah, of course
I'm trying
it
to
is.
work out what's gone on there. Is that? Can you zoom in on that? It looks
Yeah.
melted a bit, doesn't it? So where would that have melted? Does that go all the way up there? I don't know. Have they done that? Something's been hot on there, isn't it?
It has. That lovely V8 badge there, look.
Yeah.
Smashing.
Reserve fuel tank.
Nice. Yeah, let's have a closer look at
I don't know if that's part of the same tank. I would have thought so. Someone will know in the comments, won't they?
I'm sure they will. These can't be to adjust the wing mirrors, can it? This dial here.
Oh, no, no, no.
Let's
I
see
know what these are
does.
because
Oh, hang on, I see it. I see it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the quarter light.
Yep. Do you want me to film you?
That's all right. I can do it. Look, one-handed. There you go.
Remember
Oh,
that.
that's lovely. Oh, I love quarter lights.
There's so much clever stuff in these cars. Like, you see how the rear view mirrors supported on the
No,
windscreen like that. It's just like a bar that presses against the windscreen. Can you not see that from there?
no.
And obviously so you don't get dazzled by people with high beam behind you. That should drop down somehow.
Oh, yeah, look.
There you go.
Oh, there's lots of storage.
Keep your cigars in there, look.
Oh, there's a 2013 tax disc there.
Alright, so it's probably like in the continual use.
And some more of those lovely green
Yeah.
switches. I must say, it looks a little bit smaller in the back compared to, say, a P5.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Don't you?
Well, I've got the seats up at the moment. I'll pop those back in a minute. You've got ashtrays front and rear. They didn't half like a cigarette back in the day,
They
didn't
liked a cigarette back in the day, didn't they? Or a
It's
cigar.
Terrible, really, isn't it?
Terrible habit, yeah. Should we see if the lights work?
Can do. Do you want to be in or out? I better be in
You be in and I'll be out.
because it's warm in here.
Yeah.
All right. See ya.
Now I've got to get.
Just don't fall out. Can you open it all right?
God,
Give it a good old shove.
Oh, jeez, it's stiff, isn't
Yeah, everything needs a bit of a lube
it? Right.
at our age.
Behave yourself.
I couldn't work out when I was looking at it before in the back whether those seat belts, well, they don't look like as plush as the Rover ones. So I think they
Okay.
might be aftermarket.
Okay.
I don't know if they came with rear seat belts.
No.
So somebody perhaps enlighten me on that one.
The driver's seat is quite worn, but the rest look okay, don't they?
Yeah. Wasn't it the gaffer who had one of these? You're probably too young for that.
I am. I don't get that reference at
There was a
all.
programme called The Gaffer.
All right.
That bloke who played Greengrass or whatever, I think he's passed
Oh,
away
from
now.
Heartbeat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was him.
Oh, right. Okay.
He's the gaffer, has the answer to it all. He's the gaffer.
He's the gaffer. You can try it on with him. He's the gaffer. Even when he's on a limb. He's the gaffer. When his back's against the wall. Has the answer to it all.
Yeah, I can see that flash. Let me check the other side. I'm going to regret saying this, but can you flash again?
Yeah, and then I'll try the lights after, yeah?
Yep. Yep, the flash is working.
So it's just not on the headlight.
No, try it again.
What about side light?
Yes, side lights on that side. Let me check the other side. Yep,
Then I've gone headlight,
yep, yep. And we've got one headlight the other side.
and that's high beam.
High beam, yep.
So they are all working.
Yeah. Indicators. Yeah, lovely. So full bit of health at the front. Let's have a look at the back. Oh yes, I can see the rear lights.
Oh my word. Claire,
What?
I've just met my... What's the one thing, you've known me a few years now, what's the one thing I'm really scared of living here?
Hornets. Oh God, yeah, look. It looks like it's a Hornet that has ceased to be though,
It's
fortunately.
an ex-Hornet.
It's
I
an
hate
ex-Hornet.
those things with a passion.
Yeah.
We are surrounded by them here. Jeez, oh, look at the sting on that.
That's what happens though, you live in the country.
I mean, that's shrunk because that's been dead a while.
Fortunately.
Some of them are huge, aren't they? Right, I'm going to get around the driver's side. Just try the brake light, shall I?
Yes, please.
Oh, did you hear that?
Yeah, what was that?
The pedal was solid,
Yeah.
and now it's not solid.
Oh, okay.
That's a good thing. Right, hang
What,
on.
the brake pedal?
Ready?
Yeah. Yes. Lovely. It's got a reverse light as well by the looks of things. But we can't test that yet, can we, I guess?
I don't know, hang on. I'll try the gearbox. I'm a bit worried, but here you go.
Oh, God.
Ready?
Yeah. Yes!
Oh, yeah. God, that's stiff. Jeez. I'll tell you what, though, I'd rather have like you get them sometimes, you get like the pedal seizures up, some of the linkage or whatever,
Yeah.
piston somewhere, and then they're free and you feel a pedal, that's good.
Yeah.
The other way you normally get it is it'll just go straight to the floor that way.
Mm.
You know you've got a brake rebuild going on, but we might even have some brakes. Let's see if it turns over
Oh, God.
on a truck.
Oh, no.
And we don't have the gearboxes away. Yeah, what the hell? It's my truck, isn't it?
I suppose. God.
There you go. That's all I need to know for now.
Okay.
That's awesome.
That's not bad, is it?
No.
I'm surprised, aren't you?
I was told it was free, and the guy I bought it from is absolutely lovely. So if he's watching this, thank you, you're a gent. But yeah, that sounded. Obviously, I told you that battery's a bit weak, and that's a fairly big old engine. But yeah, we should maybe throw a bit of fuel at it one day and have a look, see if it will start. It always helps to sell them if they're running, doesn't it?
It does. So what day is that going to be?
What day is it going to be? Don't know, when I can be bothered.
So, what's the plan then?
Well, you've got to be sensible about these things, really. The car's been
do.
sat a while.
Yeah.
The irresponsible thing to do would just be to bung a load of petrol in, jump back on, crank it over and see what happens. So we'll do that, shall we?
Oh, God.
Well, got to have a laugh, haven't you? If we did everything properly, what could people criticise us for?
Exactly.
What I am going to do that we don't normally bother doing first, Claire, is just have a couple of the plugs out, just see what condition they're in.
Yeah.
That feels a bit, sorry, that was a bit notchy. If they're all dirty, we'll just do them one at a time and clean them up a bit, yeah?
Yeah.
But we won't bore the viewers with that. There you go, they're quite coked up. Looks like a good night out in Colchester, that.
Steady on.
You got to cut that off. See if it pees out the bottom.
Nothing yet.
Look at that for a washer bottle. That's a right Bobby Dazzler.
Ah, isn't it just?
It's got some gunk in there. Yeah, I wonder if that'll slide out. Do you really want to look at that, do you? That's just dirt. I'll leave enough room to put a bit of washer fluid in if it actually works, Claire.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil it by putting it in now.
So we're taking a bit of a gamble here, not setting up a jury tank, aren't we?
Yeah, well, life's too short for jury tanks, isn't it?
I can feel the scorn in the comments already.
Huh?
I can feel the scorn in the comments already.
If everyone did a perfect video, it would just be so dull. So
Yeah.
go on, fill it with your comments.
That'd be enough, surely.
Big old tank. That'll just be sitting there sucking up some of the gunk in the bottom.
Let's see if any's come out the bottom.
Oh God, don't.
Let's have a look. Ah, looks really dry under there. Trusty fire extinguisher.
It's over here if we need it. Okay.
Okay.
It'll take a while for that petrol to get through, so don't expect it just to roar. I may need to get some bigger jumping tools out. We shall see. We've got to do this for a little while for the fuel to get through. Because
Yeah.
this has got like a safety cut out, and normally I'd have you pressing the button. It's going to be a lengthy... I'll get my steps up anyway.
Yeah, do you some good.
Oh, thanks. I've got no easy start left, Claire.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Quick, let's see what happens now.
Never seen you move so quick.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, I've got to press that bloody thing again. Oh, you smell round the back here, it's lovely.
oh God, yeah.
Nice bit of burnt fuel.
Oh, beautiful.
I don't know if that's just the jump start it's getting. Let's push that down a little bit there. Get the choke out. Why won't that lock? Right, I'm going to try, because I think it's not getting any fuel.
Okay.
Just give it a fuel supply. We've got a weak battery that we've just given a little bit of charge whilst you went and had a cup of tea, haven't we?
Yeah.
So I'll put a little bit of petrol in here. See if it'll run like that. And if it does, we know we've got to either look at blockage in the fuel pipes or the fuel pump itself, don't we?
Yeah.
A bit like we did with the Austin A30, do you remember? We sucked all the gunk out, didn't we?
We did.
Everything's a bit old and brittle.
Bit like us, love.
Yes, I was going to say the same with the car. Right, that's got to come off there, Claire.
Okay.
Without me breaking it, without me breaking that, without me breaking that. The pipe is very, very old. Bloody hell, I'm in a mess of that. See if that'll undo. Maybe I'm going to pull it off now. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
You have far more confidence than me. You can smell an old fuel smell in there.
Okay.
Can you waft that over to the camera? Look? Oh my word. Good. It's just age. I don't know whether I can get away with just slitting that. If there's enough on there to put it back on afterwards. No, I think it is there. Right. I'm just going to take that to the bench and cut that little bit off.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'll do it first, but we don't need it for what we're about to do.
No.
So, first thing I'm going to do, actually in a minute, I'll turn the car over, but I don't think so, but you tell me if any fuel spurts out of there.
Okay, sure.
So nothing came out of it?
Nothing.
Good,
Nout coming out.
good. Well, if I get the car running, I want you to just keep an eye on that, all right?
Okay.
Because that's the bit that's, if petrol started coming out, it'd come out there, all right?
Okay.
Oh, good, at least it's a snug fit. Right, I know you're filming, but you also need to keep an eye. Any fluids,
Okay.
scream, all right?
Okay. Yeah, fluid. Fluid.
Coming out of where?
Coming out of the just
All
a
right,
little
so it's
bit.
getting petrol through
Just
there.
a little bit though. It wasn't a massive volume.
It's enough to make a fire.
Well, yes, but you know, it
But
wasn't.
it sounded lovely, didn't it?
Lovely.
It actually sounded really sweet. I don't know if that picks it up with these microphones, but
No, it did sound
sometimes V8s can sound like horrible when they've been, especially when they've been run for a while. They're all lumpy and. But that was firing on all 8, and
great. Yeah.
so that was a bit coming out of here, was it?
Just a bit, yeah.
You can smell it.
That smell.
Yeah, I smell it on the camera.
Oh, yeah, it's got
It's
that
really
horrible old petrol smell, hasn't it?
So what I'll do, I'll try and do what we did before and just see if I can suck some of the old crap through. But at least that was showing that the pump was pumping something. It doesn't have to be like a torrent of fuel to run a car. You know, you always think, oh, they're juicy, but it is just a steady trickle of fuel that goes through. But yeah, that sounded lovely. I'm really pleased with
Yeah.
that. Let me go and find my sucky thingy. Right, so ideally we'd change the fuel filter, clean through the lines, probably flush the tank, do all that sort of stuff if we were sensible, but we can't even get a fuel filter because this is a 1973 car and you can't just nip down to your local motor factors and buy a part for it. But let's have a look. Let's suck some of this crud through. Can you see that? We've got quite a lot of air coming through there, haven't we? And that's feels like that's slightly blocked, doesn't it? Move that there. Anything I don't like about these, this is a great bit of kit. This Sealy, what was it called? Manual vacuum oil and fluid extractor. I just wish it had a couple of bits to put your foot on,
Oh, yeah.
so it doesn't fall over. So remember we got like the first one delivered was broken, wasn't it? Because they're quite fragile. Yeah, it's not really oh god. Yeah, it's not sucking anything through, so I'll have to work my way back like I did with the Austin A30 and find out where the blockage is.
Yeah.
You know, you might find the blockage is literally just here, the filter,
Yeah.
but that's not sucking anything through at the moment. Let me just start it again and see if any crap comes out of there again.
Okay. By crap, you mean petrol?
Crap, yeah. Anything really. Sounds alright, doesn't it?
Yeah. There's nothing coming out at the minute.
Well and truly blocked somewhere. Ow! I don't even think the exhaust is blowing. Might be a little, but normally they're blowing out the middle, aren't they?
Yeah.
They rot the boxes out of the bottom. Alright, that'll do. I'll just put the bits back on that I've taken off. I wouldn't mind seeing if it'll go into gear and drive.
Oh, that's brave.
We'll give it a go. The only thing that worries me is if suddenly that blockage cleared.
Yeah, quite.
So we'll give it a minute, cool down.
Okay.
And I'll just put that air filter back on.
Okie doke.
Alright, I want to see if this will go into gear. I've been sensible, look, I've put that back on and a bit of pipe which I've blocked off with a bolt. So if all of a
Okay.
sudden the blockage cleared, it's not going to go ptss. Everything's stiff.
Yes.
No fluids leaking?
Doesn't look like it at the moment. Just the puddle from earlier.
Can you push the boot down?
Yep, hang on.
Quick as you can.
Hang on.
You just knocked the battery off, I think. No, the battery's on. Why is it doing that?
I've done something.
Hmm.
I just shut the boot, that's all I did.
That's a shame. I think I know what's going on.
What's that?
This is all really stiff,
Okay.
and obviously you can't start an automatic car in gear.
Right.
And I'm wondering whatever the sensor is that tells it whether it's in gear or not.
Yeah.
Because I've put it into neutral now. That was in park, and it was almost like it wouldn't, you know, it was in gear.
Right.
It's not like a manual. You know when you start a manual in gear, it goes,
Yeah, exactly. It
they
jolts
don't do
forwards.
that in automatics, do they?
Yeah.
Can't understand why it won't start now though, Claire. It has got a really weak battery. Have we still got fuel in that can?
Let me have a look.
Bloody hell. And there's me saying they're not that thirsty.
That's empty.
That's drunk all that.
Yeah. Christ. This is going to cost us a fortune.
Yeah. Please watch to the end, because it's the only way we can ever get any money back on these videos.
She's a thirsty girl.
She hasn't had a drink for a few years.
Yeah. I'd be like that
Yeah.
probably.
It helps when it's got a bit of juice in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's when you get it up to there.
How's the gear selector?
Hang on. When I put it all the way up to park, that cut out.
Oh.
But if I go here, in neutral, it's fine. It is blowing a bit, isn't it? Or is it?
Go around the back.
So we've got good oil pressure, alternator's working, temperature's coming up, the clock's moved around from 1 o'clock when you were doing it earlier. Rev counter's working. I didn't look at the speedo. Shall I go again?
Yeah, go
Once
for it.
more, but I don't want to push it, alright?
Alright, alright.
Literally and metaphorically. Oh, handbrake's on. Yeah, brakes work, speedo works.
Nice.
Just got to sort the fuel issues out, and then go on a road trip somewhere, haven't we?
Yeah, let's do
Bye.
it. Bye.